Alright guys, so let's get started right away by testing out the electronic image stabilization. On the left, EIS is on, and on the right, EIS is off. Yes, there's a lot of shaking going on the right with the EIS off. Now here's a clip with the EIS on by itself. The EIS does help smooth out the video, but at a cost. Notice the field of view. Now here's the clip with the EIS off. The field of view is so much bigger, but you do have a lot of shakiness. So a huge chunk of the field of view is lost if the EIS is turned on. Now here's each incremental zoom with electronic image stabilization turned off. And maximum zoom. And here it is with the EIS turned on. So it has a narrower field of view, but the zooming effect is bigger. And maximum zoom. So the 8x zoom in and out feature will work in the standby mode, but it is not available once recording is started. So the recording needs to stop if you wish to zoom in and out once again. The camera comes in at 66 grams with a battery inserted. So in the front we have the lens and the power/mode button. On the left is the micro SD card slot, the micro USB port, the HDMI port, and some microphone holes. In the rear is the 2-inch touch screen display. On the right, we have the up and down navigation buttons and the speaker. On the top is the shutter/enter button and an LED status light. And on the bottom is the battery bay and a 1/4-inch tripod screw hole, which makes life a lot easier and can be mounted on a tripod without putting it in a case. All right, so here we are. We're just testing out the audio now, and we are recording with the built-in microphone. So testing 1 2, testing 1 2. This is a audio test with a built-in microphone. Testing 1 2. Beautiful day here at the park. All right, so here we go with the external microphone connected. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. This is a audio test with the external microphone connected. What a beautiful day it is here at the park. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. at 30. .7K at 30. .1080p at 60. .1080p at 30. And finally, 4K at 60 frames per second. Now the Class 10 U1 micro SD card that I was using did not support 4K at 60 frames per second. So I had to go back here the next day with a Class 10 U3 micro SD card to record this clip. And yes, the same duck was there too. Now here's a quick waterproof demo using the waterproof housing. Surprisingly, some audio can be heard, especially the splashing of the water. Now here's the camera mounted onto the handlebars of a scooter. The resolution is set to 4K at 30 frames per second, and the electronic image stabilization is turned on, but there's still a lot of shaking, especially when running over the uneven concrete sidewalk. Now here's a ride with the same scooter, but with the camera mounted on the visor. Now it is much smoother since your body is acting as a shock absorber. So mounting the camera on yourself when riding a bike or scooter or whatever else will yield better results than mounting it on the bike or scooter directly. And here is a time-lapse video set to the lowest 1 second interval setting. Now you can always make a smoother time-lapse video by increasing the speed of a regularly recorded video to like 16x or whatever speed you want, but it will take up a lot of space in the memory card. Here is a video clip in 4K at 60 frames per second mounted on a drone, but it will only record about a 1-minute clip and shut off even with a Class 10 U3 micro SD card. Here is that 1-minute video clip. So here is another video clip, and this time it is in 4K at 30 frames per second, mounted on the same drone, the iFlight Green Hornet Sinocoop. Electronic image stabilization is turned on, but it still has some vibrations and in instances even some jello. So here's a video clip with the GoPro Hero 7 on the same drone, the Cinehoop, in 4K at 30 frames per second. It is so much smoother, and the field of view is much larger as well. Now here's a demo using the camera as a visor cam or a hat cam. Now the audio comes out okay, and the field of view with the EIS turned on makes for a decent visor cam.
All right, I fly Green Hornet with my lithium-ion battery pack. Able to do some flips. You guys ever think about getting a Cinehoop? The Green Hornet is a really nice Cinehoop, guys. All right.
All right, so that'll do it for this video review and test of the Victure AC920 action camera. If you want to check it out for yourself, the link to purchase the camera is provided in the description down below. So this video clip is in 4K at 30 frames per second, and the camera is clipped on to my visor, and I'm riding the scooter. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.